Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. If you don't know me, I'm Rachel, and today I'm going to be doing this vampy halo eye and ombre lip holiday look for you. I'm so excited to be doing another video, and I'm so glad that you're back here watching it with me. If you didn't see my last video, I will put the link in the description box. So I'll get right into the video. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, so I already did this eye and I did my face and everything, so I'm going to jump right in and show you how I got this look. Okay, so of course the first thing I'm going to do is put on my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is pick up the shade Commando in the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette. And that's going to be my transition shade. I'm actually going to have 2 of those today. Okay, gonna pick up a little bit more. Okay, and now I'm gonna blend it. Okay, and when I'm blending that, I'm more worried about blending it up, not down, because you're not going to see that. Okay, so then I'm going to pick up Tempted, which is right next to it, in the same palette. And then I'm going to put this just a little bit lower, and it's going to deepen it up. Okay, I'm going to blend that. Okay, so now the fun part starts. The next color I'm going to be using is from my Carli Bybel Deluxe Edition palette. And it's this darkest color right here. And I'm going to be putting this on the outside and on the inside, almost to the corner, but not quite. And this is going to do our halo effect. And I'm going to do a little bit of the cat eye look, but not as much as the last look, because this is a little more, I don't know, it's a lot more colors, so I feel like it's a bit much to swoop it out, especially when the whole look comes together. But if you want to do that, go for it. I'm just personally going to keep this a little lower. Okay, I'm going to pick up a little bit more. That's the shape I want, so now I'm going to blend it. Make sure my brush doesn't have anything left on it, and then blend. I'm swooping it out like I did last time. Making sure it's blended with the transition color. Okay, and that blended a good bit of that color out, so I'm going to put just a little bit more on. Because we want it blended, but we don't want to sacrifice the color payoff. And now I'm going to be doing it in this inner corner right here. Make sure to leave space for my halo and not going all the way in. And that's the shape we want, so I'm going to blend that now. Okay, and then I'm going to go over the color one more time. Okay, so now that we have these 2 colors, I'm going to connect them in the middle, and that'll just kind of like make it a little more seamless looking. I feel like if you don't connect the 2 colors, it kind of just looks kind of choppy, and we don't want that. So very lightly, I'm not doing as much color this time. Putting color in right here to connect the 2, not going too high with it. Okay, and because of all the blending we did before, that really didn't need that much blending. I'm doing this green color in the center, and this is called Sideline, and it's by Colourpop. So, I'm going to take this side of one of my brushes, coat the brush, and spray it one time. And this is just going to go all in where I left the blank and up just a little bit. Okay, that's the base of what we want. Pick up a little bit more. Okay, that's looking pretty good. So now I'm gonna go back over that color and blend it again so it doesn't look so choppy with this same color I used in the Carli Bybel palette. Just like right here, and a little bit on the top. Okay, there we go. Now I'm gonna pick up a little bit more of this green, spray it one more time, and go back over that. Not go into where I blended, just where it's mostly green. Okay, and there we go. So now I want to kind of play on the purple tones that are in both of these eyeshadows. I feel like this look works because it's not straight red and green. This is like a cranberry color, which has a little bit of purple in it, and then the green actually has some purple undertones. So I'm going to be picking up this purple by Colourpop, and this is called Hung Up. And I'm going to be putting this just in this outer corner a little bit to make that color a little darker, so it's distinguished from this color just a little bit. Okay, there we go. And I also want to go over top of this green just a little bit. Usually when I do halo eyes, I like to do two colors in the center, one like main color and then one more of a highlight color. I feel like it gives it more dimension, and whenever you put like a dot in the center of your eye, it's going to make it look more round. Just like if you put a dot on your nose, it's going to make your nose look more round. So I don't want to overpower it, but I will do a little bit. I'm going to be doing this color called Glass Bowl, also by Colourpop. I don't know if you can see that very well, but it also has those purple undertones in it, so all these eyeshadows are going to work together because of that. Getting a clean brush, picking up some of that Glass Bowl, making sure it's good and coated. Give it a spray. Okay, just go right in the center. Okay, and there we go. There's the bottom, or the top eyelid done, mostly. Now we're going to move on to the bottom lash line. I'm going to pick up this little brush that has a little flat end. Go back into that darker color in the Carli Bybel palette. I'm going to do it out here and in here, not all the way in, making sure to leave a little space right here. Okay, and now I'm going to blend with a transition color. So I'm going to pick up that first color, Commando, that we used, and just blend these edges out. I'm going all the way around, even though there's not a color here right now, because I don't want to have to go back after I put on that shimmer, and then I'll have to just keep doing it. And then I'm going to go into the color Tempted, which was the darker transition color, and just do just a little bit of that to add some more dimension. Okay, now I'm going to go back over what I did with that same color from the Carli Bybel palette, just because some of it got blended away. Okay, then with the same brush I'm going to pick up this purple color that I did and do it just a little bit on the outside so that it mirrors the top lid. And when I do that, I'm keeping it really close to the lash line, not going as low as I did before. Then I'm going to pick up some more of my green color, which was called Sideline, I forgot. And when I do this, I'm picking it up mostly on the tip because it's gonna have to go in there, so if it was like on the side, that'd be really hard. Okay, and just put it right in that space that I left. Okay, and there we go. So now for my inner corner highlight. When I first did it, I did a little bit of that glass bowl color, and it was just like a bit much for the inner corner. But I went over top of it with one of the highlights from the Carli Bybel palette, and I thought that really worked really well. So I'm going to do the same thing I did so that both eyes are the same, because even if I mess up on one side, I don't want to just automatically correct it on the other side, if you know what I mean, because they might not look exactly the same. So I'm going to pick up some of the glass bowl color on my clean brush and spray it once and then go in that inner corner. Okay, it doesn't look like that much on camera, but in person it was just like a little too glittery for the inner highlight for me. I'm going to be picking up this pinky shade in my Carli Bybel palette just on that same brush because it still has a little bit of the glass bowl on it, and go right over top. Okay, and then I'm going to pick up a little bit more and go in the brow bone. Okay, then I'm going to be picking up that original transition shade in my Naked palette and blending these two colors. Okay, so that is the eyeshadow all done. I'm going to do my liner and my mascara off camera, and then I'll be back for the lipstick. And I'm back. Okay, so I did my eyeliner and my mascara, and I also quickly highlighted my cheeks, my cupid's bow, my nose, and my collarbones with that same shade that I used on my brow bone and combined my inner corner highlight, which was this one right here. I know I want to do an ombre lip with this just because I feel like the halo eye and the ombre lip looks really cool together. I'm not sure exactly which color I'm going to use because I'm not sure like how dark to go with this or if it's going to be too much. So I'm going to try one thing, and if I don't like it, I'll wipe it off and I'll try something else. Okay, so what I'm going to try first is this Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Vampira. So I'm going to be lining all the way outside and filling in mostly to here and up a little bit and here and down a little bit with this. Okay, bottom lip done. I know it looks crazy. And colors like this take a little bit of finessing, so don't panic if this takes you like 10 minutes. Okay, this looks so crazy. Okay, so color I'm going to be using on the inside is Unicorn Blood by Jeffree Star. And I'm doing this in the blank spaces and overlapping a little bit. Okay, so I actually don't think this is turning out to be too much, so I'm going to keep doing it. So I'm going to go back in with the Kat Von D and go over it again. Okay, this is definitely going to take a hot minute to dry, so I'm going to wash my hands and be right back. Okay, and so this is definitely not going to dry down all the way because that was a lot of layers. And these two lipsticks are awesome, and I love doing ombre lip with them, but they take a lot of finessing and just like a lot of work to get it perfect, and I'll usually have to go in with something and clean up the lines. And so I always like to add just a little bit more sparkle to my lips because that makes them look a little bigger, and it just makes it, I don't know, I feel like I can't just leave it like this. So I'm going to go in with my Skinny Dip by Jouer Cosmetics and St. Tropez just in the center again. Okay, and there we go. Okay, and this is the finished result. I hope you guys liked this video. It was a lot of fun to create this vampy halo eye and ombre lip holiday look. I feel like it's a little different. So yeah, it was really fun. Thank you so much for watching, and again, please let me know if there's anything you want to see. I want to make videos that y'all want to watch. So please like and subscribe for more. Thanks. Bye.
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.